Hey y'all, my name's Jon Hope. You're watching Live in the Living Room. Jacked up Ford truck, puffing out black smoke, guns in the gun rack. A big black sticker on a shiny chrome bumper that says God bless Johnny Cash. It's gonna raise a little hell tonight and gonna put up a fight before they close it down. They'll hop in the truck, slam the mud, head on out of town. Slave, he can't wait to see the party going on around here. Got the windows rolled down the outskirts of town, Copenhagen, Lone Star Mill. And there's a party going on at Uncle John's farm with a whiskey and a moonshine flows. And the fools in the drive singing Country Boy Can Survive. Everybody knows that he came to get down, he came to get loud, came to party till the sun comes back around. Out here we gonna make some noise with a beer drinking women and a whiskey boys sing na 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 na, yeah, na 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 na. Daddy's got money, mama's got looks, uptown living with maids and cooks. Not the kind that have a wild side, but she roll with some friends on Friday night. Way on down off a feedlot road in an old hayfield parked in a turn road. She saw him, got a taste of sin, she never looked back again. She came to get down, she came to get loud, came to party till the sun comes back around. Way out here we gonna make some noise with a beer drinking women and the whiskey boys sing na 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 na, yeah, na 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 na. They came to get down, they came to get loud, came to party till the sun comes back around. Way out here we gonna make some noise with a beer drinking women and the whiskey boys sing na 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 na, yeah, na 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 na. Here we go. Yeah, we came to get down, we came to get loud, came to party till the sun comes back around. Way out here we gonna make some noise, got the beer drinking women and the whiskey boys sing na 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 na, yeah, na 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 na.
We're here live at the Water Rats here in London for the Bells and Gals UK Country Music Spotlight Awards. We are here celebrating country music, and that's what we like to do here on Live in the Living Room as well. Now be sure to follow Jon Hope here on his social medias, his handles are just below, and make sure you're following all the team here at Live in the Living Room as well. You've got James Vince, you've got Rachel Selleck, and you've got myself, Don Crook. We've also got Trey, we've got Nick Cantwell from Bells and Gals, we've got DC Brown, we've got Jess T, the angel of the airwaves, and we've got Trey Ackerman, who's over in the States. Now, coming up next is a little bit country.
Wanna see the moonlight shine through your eyes, want you to feel
satisfied, I wanna hold back. Wanna give you my life, I wanna do the things I know you've been longing to do. Oh, I wanna have a shot of love with you. I hear you cry now and then. I'm here for you, thick and thin. And I feel your pain when I hold your hand. But I don't think I can do this again. So I wanna see the moonlight shine through your eyes. Want you to feel like it is to be mine. I wanna hold you until the break of dawn. I wanna make love to you till you're satisfied. I wanna hold back and give you my life. I wanna do the things I know you've been longing to do. Oh, I wanna have a shot of loving you. The tears that you've cried over them make me wanna be the best that I can. I know if you trust in me with your heart, you never cry again. I wanna see the moonlight shine through your eyes. Want you to feel like what is to be mine. I wanna hold you until the break of dawn. I wanna make love to you till you're satisfied. I wanna hold back. Wanna give you my life. I wanna do the things I know you've been longing to do. Oh, I wanna have a shot of loving you. And I promise you that I would tell the truth. So I'm gonna make my intentions clear. I wanna see the moonlight shine through your eyes. Want you to feel like what it is to be mine. I wanna hold you until the break of dawn. I wanna make love to you till you're satisfied. I wanna hold back. Wanna give you my life. I wanna do the things I know you've been longing to do. Oh, I wanna have a shot of loving you. Oh, I wanna have a shot of loving you. Oh, I wanna have a shot of loving you.
That was a little bit country with a shot at Loving You, which is the man, the myth, the legend, DC Brown's choice this week. Absolutely stunning. Make sure you are following him on social media. Just DC Brown is something else. He really does have the commitment and the love for country music. And whilst you're at it, be sure to follow a little bit country as well. The handles are just below. Now, the opening link to the show was filmed on set at the Water Rats in London. And that was during the Bells and Gals UK Country Music Spotlight Awards. And it was such a honour to be able to host that with the absolutely fantastic Joey Clarkson. And thank you as well to Nick Cantwell from Bells and Gals for asking me to be one of the co-presenters. Such a great weekend. Now, I'm back in my studio, as you can see, and I'm wearing this top. And it's been such a horrifying few weeks now. Well, if you're from Ukraine, it's been a horrifying few years, particularly in 2014. And what's happening recently as well. It's heartbreaking seeing the amount of pain, the amount of torment that civilians, people with families, kids, mothers, fathers, people that don't deserve the horrific atrocities that are happening to them at the moment. So what I've done is I've purchased this top, and it's come from Adele from Images 2000. Now, Adele is also part of Adele and Andy, the absolutely fantastic duo. And money that is put towards purchasing this top goes towards to helping out those in Ukraine. So be sure to check out Adele's Images 2000, and be sure to get yourself one as well, because the money does go and help those who do really need it. Now, coming up next here on Live in the Living Room is Bells and Gals' very own Nick Cantwell's choice. His choice this week is the fabulous April J with her song, It Ends With Us.
A rooftop in Boston is where we first met. There was something about you, a little fucked in the head, but I knew it was there. We couldn't deny the chemistry between us sparking inside. Wish I could have seen the warning signs of the shit going on between the lines, but it ends with us. That's all I know. Doesn't make it any easier letting us go. I have no choice, because we both know the love that I have for you is what hurts the most. But it ends with, never thought you'd be like him, or that I'd be in her shoes. But now I understand it. I can't make excuses for you, 'cause you said you were sorry the very first time. It was easy to forgive, but not tonight. Wish I could have seen the warning signs, all the shit going on between the it ends with us. That's all I know. Doesn't make it any easier letting us go. I have no choice, because we both know the love that I have for you is what hurts the most. But it ends with us. Oh, oh, it ends with us. Oh, oh, it ends with 15 seconds we'll never get back. 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 It ends with us. That's all I know. Doesn't make it any easier letting us go. I have no choice, because we both know the love that I have for you is what hurts the most. But it ends with us. Oh, oh, it ends with us. Oh, oh, it ends with us. Oh, oh, it ends with us. but it ends with
April J with a song It Ends With Us. April really does have a wonderful voice, and you should check her out. Her handles are just below. Now, just as a reminder, the Live in the Living Room Gives Back event is back again this year. We're heading back to the Bedford in Balham, and it's in May this time. Now, there will be one later on in the year, but the one that's coming up next is on May the 22nd. The acts have already been announced. Go over to our Facebook page. You can see all the acts who are lined up to perform at the Gives Back event this year on there. Our handle is just below. Now, be sure to share it with your friends as well, because the money that we generate through ticket sales throughout the night and any further donations goes towards helping those with Alzheimer's and dementia. It's a cause that is very close to my heart. It's very close to James Vince's as well, and as I'm sure it's very close to a lot of you as well. So please be sure to get yourself a ticket. I'll be co-hosting the event with Joey Clarkson for the second time. I'm really excited to be able to be on stage with her again. Absolutely fantastic, fantastic artist and co-presenter as well. Now, coming up next is a choice from Scarlet River's very own founder and director, Rachel Selleck. Today, she's chosen the absolutely wonderful Scott Ashworth, and here he is with Pity Clown.
Walking hand in hand everywhere I go across this land. Another reminder of the things that pass me by. Another night, another town, another whiskey going down. Bought by friends I've made that I'll never see again. They don't know that I'm lonely. They don't know that I'm only thinking about how it must feel to have someone you can count on, call on, lean on when you're falling down. This life is tearing me down, putting on a show every night like a real life pity clown. Maybe I've got to slow down, give myself a chance to find a thing that'll make me stick around. Bottle by my side, a pointless substitute for what I really need. I have become my own songbook, letting the crowds take a look inside my head. They get a glimpse of a man who keeps on falling, calling, searching for a better life. This life is tearing me down, putting on a show every night like a real life pity clown. Maybe I've got to slow down, give myself a chance
That was the super talented Scott Ashworth performing Pity Clown here on Live in the Living Room. We're on episode 14 now. Absolutely flying by. Loving this series. Loving the artists that are submitting music as well. Absolutely fantastic. If you do want to find more out about Scott Ashworth and any of the other artists throughout the shows, be sure to check out their handles. Scott's are just below. Now, next here on episode 14 of Live in the Living Room is where I like to get involved. And this time, I had a chat with Nick Cantwell and Liam from Bells and Gals, and we talked about the UK Country Music Spotlight Awards. I'm here with Nick Cantwell and Liam from Bells and Gals, and we're going to have a quick talk about the UK Country Music Spotlight Awards. So, starting off with the awards, when did they first start?
So, the original awards were the BGA's, the Bells and Girls Award, back in 2015.
15, yeah.
15. We ran them for about 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
And then we decided that let's go bigger and let's have the UK Country Music Spotlight Awards, which launched 2020. So we had the first live show in 2020. 2021 was a lockdown year, so we did it stream and then put it back in the venue this year.
How does it feel to actually be back in a live venue? Because I hosted the live stream last year and it was such a great honour, and it's a great honour to be able to be hosting this tonight. How good does it feel to be back in real person, seeing people?
Pretty amazing, to be honest, because you've had that 2 years of just nothing, and weirdly the last big event we did was just 2 years ago, so it's nice. It's kind of come full circle, so it's just nice that we're back. 3 great artists playing, a wonderful presenter like yourself, and Joey, of course. It's just great to be involved.
That's brilliant. I mean, one of the things that I genuinely love about the UK Country Music Spotlight Awards is the transparency that you guys give. You let everybody know, every single in and out, who's on the panel, the whole voting processes, who's been nominated. How easy is it being able to have it so transparent? I mean, because obviously when you've got an awards, it's easy to keep things secret and to kind of, build that anticipation, but when you're so open, I can imagine it adds a little bit of difficulty, but it's always great to be open.
Yeah, I mean, in terms of difficulty, I suppose we've kind of accepted, we're always open to controversy. We're willing to accept different opinions. If people, we're very happy just to have someone come to us and say, okay, you're doing this wrong. We want to be the best that we can possibly be. So without having people tell us what we're doing wrong or give us a few hints and tips, we're never ever going to get to that level.
Yeah.
So we're very fortunate that although it is difficult to be so transparent, it brings a lot of benefits with it at the same time.
Yeah. Now, in terms of the Bells and Gals Award, that can go to anybody. Now, past years it's been the likes of DC Brown who chooses videos for ourselves here on Live in the Living Room. What is the kind of criteria that you're looking for within the country music community, those who actually wanted to be in the community? What do you look for when you're nominating these awards?
So I'd say that award is just kind of the people who are passionate on the scene. It's the people who clearly love the scene, love the genre, who want to help and do their bit. We've had some really good winners, and we've got a great winner tonight. And I'm just really pleased that we can reward those people with an award, because they won't necessarily receive an award. They're not artists, and they're not. They're doing it for the scene. It's just nice to be able to give them a lot of gold for it. So,
yeah. Brilliant. Well, I'm really excited for tonight's awards. I'm super excited to be hosting it alongside Joey, and congratulations as well for bringing up a brand new award. Thank you. That was the conversation I had with the wonderful Nick and Liam at the Water Rats during the UK Country Music Spotlight Awards, and we talked about what it's like, what the awards are like. The transparency is just so crystal clear. It is really great what they do. Absolutely cannot fault them. Love Nick to bits, love Liam to bits, and I love the whole Bells and Gals team. Now, this next part of the show is where we like to help budding artists, musicians, or those who are seasoned pros by fine-tuning and adjusting those skills. This time we're looking at the 5 things you should not do when you're learning the bass.
Hello, it's Mike, filming another video for you for James Vince's Live in the Living Room Advice Instructional Series. This short video discusses 5 things to avoid when you learn the bass guitar. So maybe you're coming from a guitar background, or you're picking it up just new. I think these are 5 rules that are generally good advice, and that if you follow them, your musical journey will be made easier. Number 1, I said in the first video that you should have a bass guitar that suits you. Avoid trying to play on an instrument that you like. Maybe you like the color or something like that. You like it aesthetically, but physically it doesn't do anything for you. That's important. Avoid an instrument just for its looks. And second thing would be to make sure that you have a good source of tuition, whether that is a teacher or you're learning online, something like that. Really look around and see if you can find a tutor that will do one-on-ones, virtually or on in person, because of the whole COVID thing. I think that that's important as well, because if you don't have a good teacher, or you don't connect with your information source, whatever it may be, then that's going to make things more difficult for you as well. 3, kind of tying in with the previous one, but make sure you're self-aware of any bad habits. It's really easy for bad habits to set in, i.e. technique is the big one, or posture, stuff like that. Even right now, I'm just making sure that I'm sitting up properly. Imagine that I'm sitting and practicing and learning. That's a very important thing, because either bad habits can lead to either improper technique and making it difficult for yourself, or injury. Both are unpleasant, and both take time to kind of recover from, or rectify. The 4th important point is to make sure that you're learning songs that you really like, or you have kind of this idea in mind of the spectrum in which you want to learn, and identify what kind of learner you are. Some people learn really well by just copying. Visually, they see it. Some people just want to see the piece of paper in front of them or their screen. But avoid really trying to push through a learning process that you're not happy with. That's the big thing. If you're not happy, you're not making the most of your time and practice and stuff like that. Now, that doesn't mean that you should stop practicing if it's not fun at all. Learning can be a very lengthy process if you don't have a structured routine. And again, some people get turned off by building the calluses in the fingers, or any kind of lack of progress, that sort of thing. Avoid giving up. So that's the 3rd one, really. Avoid giving up, and make sure that you have the right kind of learning technique. Number 4, the 4th most important thing to avoid is not playing with musicians. Actually, I would recommend playing with other musicians, no matter what the level is. Especially as a beginner, it can be intimidating, but it's so important for growth. And actually, it's one of the most effective ways to grow. I know, again, pandemic, COVID can make things a little more difficult in that department. But if you have a buddy who plays guitar or bass as well, hang out with them. Try and show them what you're doing, and then they show you, and build from that. In-person practicing is one of the best ways to do it. It was actually so beneficial for me when I was growing up. In my early years of practice, I would spend multiple days a week hanging out with my friends, and we'd be jamming, and we'd make up nonsense pretty much, but it grew our style, and we developed together, yet in our own ways, influencing each other in the songwriting aspect as a musician, and also technique as a musician and a player. And if you play different instruments, then you're a band. 5th most important thing would be avoid all of the kind of traps of online learning, like this is the quickest way to get better, or build speed, this, build that. It's very tempting, and I've seen some of them myself, and after looking at them, I don't know. I think that any kind of get rich quick or get better quick kind of thing is kind of some sort of like inflated marketing nonsense. Trust your gut, trust the process, and learn at your pace. Maybe you just like jamming as a hobby, or you want to become a serious musician. Just like my last, one of my other pieces of advice, find your learning style and stick with it. You know, don't be afraid to take tips and steal things from other people, or, you know, check out that advert that says, you know, oh yeah, really good, and, you know, you can get better in just 60 days. I mean, learning is a lifelong process. There's no like defined bracket of, or now I've learned this, now I'm good. You're always going to get better. So bear that in mind, and those are the 5 things that I would say are the most important as a beginner bass player.
That was some wonderful advice there from Mike Gent. Absolutely fantastic guy, absolutely brilliant. I'd certainly know the 5 things that I certainly won't be doing when I'm learning the bass. Be sure to check him out. His handles are below. Absolutely brilliant. Now, if you'd like to feature here on Live in the Living Room, whether it's being a performance, whether it's a chat with myself, or you want to do an instructional or advice video, or even if you've got some new ideas that you think would really fit on the show, be sure to send either myself, Dom Crook, James Vince, or Rachel Selleck a message on Facebook, and we'll get back to you, and we'd love to be able to have your content on the show. Now, coming up next is a song that's been chosen by Trey Ackerman. Here is Nikki Claire with her song, Wanna Be Yours.
I'm independent, I'm stubborn, I can think my way into a crisis till my head hurts. You're the sun, I'm the moon, lighting up different skies. Imagine what we could do shining at the same time. And my heart's been living off that one night. Boy, I can't lie, I've listened to your songs a couple hundred times, and I wouldn't have an answer if you asked me why. I've been broken, I'm obsessive, I'm an angel, I'm a menace. I've told a couple white lies, but trust me when I say this, I've been wrong so many times before. Now I just wanna be yours. Walking the city streets, you beside me. Hard to believe I'm wide awake, feels like I'm dreaming. I took you to your car, drove away with your guitar, as you ran away with my heart. And it's been living off that one night. Boy, I can't lie, I've listened to your songs a couple hundred times, and I wouldn't have an answer if you asked me why. I've been broken, I'm obsessive, I'm an angel, I'm a menace. I've told a couple white lies, but trust me when I say this, I've been wrong so many times before. Now I just wanna be yours.
That was Nikki Claire with her song Wanna Be Yours, and that was chosen by Trey. Absolutely fantastic song, fantastic artist, and Trey just seems to nail it out of the park week after week. Be sure to follow Nikki if you do want to find out more about her music on her handles, which are just below. And whilst you're at it as well, check out Trey, because Trey is such an amazing musician. He is just out of this world. His handles are also below. Now, I do want to say thank you, as always, to all the artists and everybody who contributes to the show. But I also want to give a big shout out to Sam Ellis for the amount of hard work and graft that he does to get these shows edited together. Now, I've said this before, and it'll probably happen again, but I don't give him much time to do it. And this time round, he's having to edit this really early in the morning. So thank you so much to Sam for everything you do. And if you do want a new mixer or you do want a new producer for your music, be sure to give Sam a go. He's absolutely incredible. He's just getting from strength to strength to strength, and he could do your music wonders. So be sure to send him a message. His handles are just below. And check out Flatland Kings as well, the band that Sam is part of. Absolutely amazing. They performed for us at last year's Live in the Living Room Gives Back event, and they took the stage by storm. They really did, and I cannot wait to get to see them live again. Now, to see us out is the absolutely fantastic presenter and the angel of the airwaves choice. It's Jess T's choice now. And to see us out is her choice. It's Sabina Chantouria with her song Fire and Flame. Take care and bye for now.
When I look in your eyes, they take me by surprise. The temperature is rising faster than the speed of light. I don't know what you've done with me. I never fall